Hi, I'm Doodle of Bink and Doodle. Welcome to my main valley tour. We'll start here at my house where I have the purple cottage and a little yard. Over here, I have a patio with all the tools I'll need to craft and cook and vacuum. I also keep an automatic cooker for any events or Star Path quests. Then we have the rest of the neighborhood here in the plaza where my main Mickey and Friends villagers live, except Donald, of course. I've given everyone a tiny yard, and then there is the small park area in the center with the founder's statue. Install could you get out of my way, please? Next, there's our community pool where everyone comes to stare at the fence because they can't actually swim. And then we're on to Daisy's house, sequestered all by itself because it doesn't match any of the other houses. A tip: if you don't like the way a house looks, you can hide it with lots of flowers and bushes. I learned that from Little Simsy here on YouTube. The last area in my plaza now is the market space. It has Scrooge McDuck's store and Daisy's boutique. Keeping Kristoff's stand right across from my house here reminds me to grab those precious iron ingots every day on my way to find nothing new in the store. The market is complete with Remy's house and the restaurant. Also, Figment, complete favorite of mine. On to the meadow. The whole left side of this area is my amusement park. I put it up before we got the rides in the last Star Path, and then I added to it here, but I'm itching to tear it down and rearrange everything. This part of the original build, where I have a collection of twirly rides and our boardwalk arcade. Skee Ball is my favorite, so I made sure that there are plenty of games so that everyone can play. And here's our little snack stand with an order ready for pickup. I hope someone picks it up before it rains again. Some of the aliens have escaped the claw machine. Let me turn on everything in case they want to take a ride. Get that out of the way. And here's our stage set up to watch horror movies or put on plays. And across from it is our park area, perfect for relaxing. Let's take a lid off here. Just a second. We want to pretend that we're characters in a dream snap. The right side of my meadow is dedicated to Wally's gardening obsession. We have most of the game's fruit bearing plants here, so I can easily collect everything at once. Plus, I have collection chests all around the area to store extra items since my chests in my house are nearly full. For the Glade of Trust, I've created a little haunted mansion slash Nightmare Before Christmas scene. I left the rest of it open with hopes that someday we'll get some Princess and the Frog decor. In the meantime, it's perpetually Christmas and Halloween here in the glade of trust. Now on to Dazzle Beach. We start with a little beach scene. Further down, we get to the tropical area with Moana's house and her fish stand. Hate the idea of making a native girl supply everyone with fish, but what can you do? We complete the tropical vibes with Stitch's house and a little chill station here in the park. Now, out on the island in front of Skull Rock, I have yet to move any of the pillars because I don't know if it has anything to do with the storyline that we're all waiting for. But then here on the right, I have Ariel's house, and then I have Ursula in timeout over here all alone so that she doesn't bother anyone. Up to the Forest of Valor, you'll notice that it is mostly empty. I like to keep it that way because I build dream snaps here, but I do have this little village that I hope to expand on. In the back here, behind the snuggly duckling, there's a little dump for my army of raccoon friends. The water pump isn't working. I guess there's a drought. As we mosey up this little path beyond the wishing well to Beast Castle, we see it adorned with lots of flowers to go along with Beast's lovely greenhouse. Eventually, we'll make it up into the Frosted Heights. I don't know what I'm looking at here, but we're just wandering around, I guess. We get to the Frosted Heights, which is again one of my less decorated areas. The main decorated area in this section is my crafting patio. I like to keep crafting and cooking stations in each of the biomes so that I never have to go far to make things during a quest or when I'm building a dream snap. And then I have also this Candyland for Vanellope over here. Now we'll fast travel to Sunlit Plateau, which I've decorated with this vivid nature scene. I originally built this for the Savannah style Dream Snap, and I loved it so much that I've kept it. If only we had the ability to lock decorations in place so I could easily use my Eternity Isle vacuum in this biome without the constant threat of ruining my landscape. I do have a farming area set up over here, and then we go back past my little defunct marketplace. I'm always afraid of running out of item allowances, so I start to build things and then I stop. But I could not hold back for Scar. He is my favorite character in the game. Such a grumpy little kitty cat. Here, I built him an oasis. He doesn't appreciate it at all, and I love him for it. My forbidden lands are also pretty barren at the moment. I tore down my decorations a couple of weeks ago and moved everyone to the edge of the land. I do have my pumpkin patch here and my two trees to game the spawning system. I learned recently that if you set aside your dry wood somewhere away from the trees, they drop dark wood way more often, so I can craft more items for decorating and dream snaps. And that's my whole main valley. Thanks for watching all the way through. If you like what you saw, I hope you'll come back for Bink's Valley Tour, because it's awesome, and also for more videos from the two of us. See you real soon. Bye-bye.